Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. And it's great to have all of you with us here today. You know, 2012 is turning out to be another great year for Chevrolet. And 2013 promised to be even bigger. We're launching 13 new models next year, including the all-new Silverado and the Impala. It all starts January 13th when we introduce the next generation Corvette in Detroit. All I can tell you right now is the new Corvette will offer an entirely new driving experience, one that's refined and redefined from the car that you know today as the Corvette. There are just a handful of engineers authorized to drive the Corvette test vehicles on our proving grounds. And you can tell right away which ones they are. They're the ones wearing the permanent smiles. And now everyone can get in on this fun. Starting today, everyone can drive a camouflaged Corvette test vehicle on Sony PlayStation's Gran Turismo 5. This is the first time the game's designers have worked with a car manufacturer to deliver an authentic driving experience before a car even gets to production. It's a great opportunity for customers, enthusiasts, and gamers alike. I'd like to thank the developers of Gran Turismo for helping to make it happen. In fact, I'll do it right now in person. We are delighted to have the creator of Gran Turismo here with us today, and I'd like to introduce him to you. So please welcome the president of Polyphony Digital and professional race car driver, Kazunori Yamauchi. Konnichiwa. It is great to have you with us. You know, it's not often that we invite someone from outside of our company to get up close and personal with a vehicle before it's revealed. But we wanted to do something special with the new Corvette, and you are the guy to do it. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark. I was very honored to be one of the first test drivers of the new Corvette. Its handling, speed, styling, and refinement are a perfect fit in Gran Turismo. I hope all Gran Turismo players will enjoy test driving the new Corvette as I did. You can start downloading the camouflaged Corvette at the PlayStation Store right now.
Thank you, Kazunori. Thank you very much. Isn't that great? As you just heard, you can start downloading the camouflaged Corvette right now. We have put up some game consoles set up here in the booth, so you can check it out yourself later on. I personally drove the North Course of the Nordschleife yesterday. I wrecked once, sorry. We're all eagerly awaiting the new Corvette. Chevrolets and other passenger cars are making quite an impact right now in the marketplace and in third-party recognition. Cruise sales alone were up 34% in October. And Cruise, Sonic, and Volt were all named recommended buys by Consumers Reports. And we just found out a little more good news regarding the Volt and its owners, and we'll be announcing that tomorrow. So look for that as it comes public. The Chevrolet Spark has also been making a big impression. It's exceeding our sales targets in all 18 launch markets, including right here in LA, our largest market. Today's Spark is easy to drive, easy to park, and really easy to own. To me, it has a great look both inside and out. I call this our happy little Chevy. Spark is a very happy little car. Plus, it's loaded with high-tech features like MyLink radio with phone-based apps, hands-free calling, and a 7-inch color-inch screen. And now, Siri voice recognition, as we announced yesterday. But we wanted to take it one great giant step further. So we're proud to present the all-new Spark EV.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Pam Fletcher.
Good afternoon. I'm thrilled to be here today to introduce Chevrolet's first all-electric car, the Spark EV. The Spark EV has all the benefits of an electric car, including HOV lane access here in California, and it will have the electric range among the best in its segment. You know, the Spark EV shares many of the technologies and our experience from its big brother, the Volt. In fact, our engineering team was able to accelerate the development, reduce the development costs by sharing many of the systems and components we use in the Chevrolet Volt. One thing it doesn't share with the Volt is always draws its electricity from the lithium-ion battery pack. The battery pack is rated at over 20 kilowatt hours. You know, the drive units for the Chevrolet Spark, General Motors designed, engineered, and manufactured, along with the electric motor, which is designed, engineered, and manufactured by GM, will be produced at our facility outside of Baltimore, Maryland. Production to begin shortly after the first of the year, 2013. You know, the electric motor for the Volt produces over 100 kilowatts, over 130 horsepower, and an amazing 400 foot-pounds of torque. You know, so think about that. That's more torque than a Porsche 911. That's more torque than a Ferrari 458 Italia. You can imagine how that translates into a great, fun-to-drive car. Excellent performance, 0 to 60, well under 8 seconds. You know, the Spark EV is going to make you find a reason to take it out for a spin. We're here today to announce that Spark EV will be the first car to charge using the SAE combo charger for DC fast charging. With DC fast charging, in 12 minutes, you can put 50% of the range into the battery pack. In 20 minutes, you can put 80% of the range in the battery pack. You know, that's not much different than when you fill up your Spark with gasoline. The retail price of the Spark will be under $25,000 with federal tax incentives. So if you subtract the cost of gasoline, you know, the cost of ownership between the Spark EV and the Spark is relatively the same. So it makes the Spark EV a no-kidding, real-world option for those people that want gasoline-free, emissions-free, fun-to-drive transportation. You know, today I'm reaffirming the launch market for the Spark EV is here in California, but also we're expanding it up the coast and announcing Oregon will be included as an initial launch market. You know, Spark EV is a global car. You've seen in some of our releases, we've talked about global markets such as Canada and South Korea, and you'll see more announcements about other locations in the future. So Spark EV is another significant step in Chevrolet's plan to offer a variety of transportation solutions to meet the many lifestyles, many transportation needs of our customers here in California and across the globe. So with that, I'd be honored if Mark and Kazunori would join me back on stage. I'd like to thank you all for coming this afternoon and invite you up to please come take a closer look.